She was being held by the CIA. The moment an unsuspecting agent opened the iron door, his neck was twisted and snapped instantly. She then quickly took down the soldiers who rushed in and seized their weapons. To avoid exposing her whereabouts, she destroyed every surveillance camera. This calm and calculated scene shocked Marissa, the person in charge watching from the control room. After escaping her cell, Hannah quickly climbed into a ventilation duct. She crawled through the narrow passage until she finally found a laboratory. At that moment, a man who had just finished preparing to leave work noticed something unusual in the ventilation duct above him. But Hannah had already appeared in front of him. Even though the man was innocent, Hannah eliminated him without hesitation because she could not allow any unexpected risk. She then took the research reports about herself and began searching for a way out of the massive prison. Watching Hannah escape from such a heavily secured facility filled Marissa with fear because she realized she herself was Hannah's true target. When Hannah finally crawled to the end of the ventilation duct, she saw sunlight that represented freedom. But when she opened the valve, she was met with nothing but a vast desert. Only a few days earlier, Hannah had still been living in the freezing Arctic. In that brutal environment, she could only rely on primitive hunting methods to obtain food. This time she missed the animal's vital point and failed to bring it down quickly.
I just missed your heart.
Whenever she hunted for food, Hannah also had to stay alert for an attack from a man.
You're dead. Right now. I've killed you.
Although Hannah was highly skilled, the man's fighting ability had reached a masterful level. Within just a few exchanges, he knocked her to the ground. Hannah was furious, but she was still no match for him.
Try to get back yourself.
When Hannah dragged the food back to their shelter, the man was already waiting inside. He was Hannah's father, yet he had never shown her the warmth of a father. Instead, he put her through intense training every single day. She started with warm-up runs across the snow and temperatures dozens of degrees below zero. Then she completed hundreds of pull-ups. After that, she engaged in brutal hand-to-hand combat training with her father. Even at night, Hannah still had to study the languages of different countries. Despite such harsh training, she never complained because Hannah and her father shared the same goal, to avenge her mother. Her father had once been a CIA agent, but during a mission he fell in love with the woman who was originally his assassination target. While they were fleeing with Hannah, Marissa, the official who had just arrived, executed her mother. After years of training, Hannah's skills had become extraordinary. One night when her father launched a surprise attack, she subdued him with ease.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
The next day her father placed a signal beacon in front of her. He told her that once the button was pressed, the CIA would know their location and come to capture them. Hannah pressed the button without hesitation.
Come and find me.
The revenge plan that had been prepared for years was about to begin. Father and daughter would split up. Her father would act as bait to draw most of the CIA's attention. Hannah, who appeared harmless, would go straight into the CIA to hunt down her enemy. That night the sound of helicopters echoed outside the cabin. Large numbers of soldiers surrounded the house. But when the first team entered, contact with them was quickly lost. When the second squad moved in, they discovered the first team already lying on the ground, and inside the cabin stood a girl who seemed completely harmless, Hannah.